All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So everyone has a wish list when it comes to a device, and the Galaxy S9 is slowly creeping up on us, and it's, before you know it, it's going to be here. Currently, I'm using the Galaxy Note 8 as a daily driver, and have been since launch. It's been one of my daily drivers every day since the phone came out. I absolutely love this phone. I think it's a fantastic phone, not just for productivity, just for overall usage. You get a lot with this phone, and it's just an unbelievable device. Now, with that being said, what is your wish list, and what are you hoping for with the Galaxy S9? Now, here's some things that I would like to see. I don't know if they're going to do this or not, but everyone has a wish list. So, first thing is the screen. The screen on it, I'm hoping that they take it up to, just go ahead and take it up to a 6-inch display. And not just that, keep it in the same body, which means they could possibly trim off some of the bottom, or even trim up a little bit more of the top. But currently the Galaxy S8 is a 5.8-inch display, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is very small and compact, and totally usable for day-to-day use. All screen, and I like their implementation of all screen better than Apple's version, because it seems like they're taking advantage of the display. And just the display itself, we all know that it's absolutely beautiful. Samsung makes the best display. So I'm hoping that they take it up to 6 inches, and I'm hoping that they keep the same size in the device. So that is definitely two things that I'm actually hoping for. So hardware-wise, keep the small frame, screen, bump it up to 6 inches, and I'll be really happy. Now, one other thing that some of you guys might not want, but make it a little bit wider. Just a hair wider, and that will make the phone even better, I think. So the next thing that I'm hoping for is 6 gigs of RAM inside. Now, the Galaxy Note 8 has been flawless with these 6 gigs of RAM. When I hear people saying that they have stutter and lag on their Galaxy Note 8, they must have 1,000 apps and trying to open them all at the same time. I never am able to use up the 6 gigs of RAMs on here. It's kind of like on the OnePlus devices. I've always got like 3 gigs available on here to 4.5 gigs available, and I have a lot of apps on here. So I really feel like 6 gigs of RAM is where they should go ahead and take the S9. It deserves it. It's been one of their top selling devices, the S line, and that's their bread and butter. So I will hope that they go ahead and take it up to 6 gigs of RAM, and also with that, piggybacking, give us a 128 gig option in the US. Why not? Even if they were to take away the memory. Now, here's something that I think Samsung could probably do better than Apple when it comes to memory options. If, in fact, they decide to take away the SD card slot, I'm kind of okay with that. However, give us the option for more memory and don't charge us a boatload of money. Like, don't charge us for a 256 gig $1,000. How about the baseline is 64, then you go to 128, and then 256? You could definitely sell a 256 gig phone for $800. It's totally possible. We know they probably won't do that, but at least give us the option. You know, give us the option for a 256 gig or even a 512. Even if you want to take away the SD card, I'm totally fine with that. Because with that kind of memory, you don't need an SD card. So memory options, I'm hoping for big memory options, and I'm really thinking that they might do it. I'm also hopeful that they'll put the 6 gigs of RAM in there. Now, as far as hardware and design, the S8 is not like the Note 8, so I don't have that far to reach on the S8 because it's actually a lot smaller. With that being said, though, you still could move the fingerprint reader. And some of the leaks that I've seen, they're probably going to move that fingerprint reader. So, you know, little minor tweaks like that to the hardware is definitely fine. Software-wise, I think once they put that 6 gigs of RAM in there, it will be nice if they coupled it with an Exynos version of the processor, but I know they probably won't for the US. So I'll settle for a Snapdragon 845. Yeah, I'll take that. So those are just a few things that I want to point out that I'm actually really hoping for. I already know it's going to probably be Type-C. That's not something that I'm concerned about. One thing that I could ask for, and I know they can do it, but they probably won't, is a dual speaker setup. One out of the bottom and one through the earpiece, or 2 small front-facing speakers would be just fine. I know they're going to do heart rate, iris, waterproofing. I know they're going to do all those things, so I don't have to ask for those things, but it will be nice to get that dual speaker set up finally. Even if they're not going to do front facing, just do an earpiece and a bottom firing. And then don't have an extra speaker. Keep it like this. Don't have an extra speaker grill. Don't have 2 speaker grills at the bottom and one's just for the microphone. So dual speaker setup, probably one of my last requests. It is cool. I don't think they're going to take away the SD card slot, even if they were to up the memory, because they make a lot of money off of their SD cards. You know, this 256 gig card I have 2 of them. Those things are $200 a pop. So, and people are buying them sometimes for that price. So I definitely will hope that they make a good enough change. I'm not expecting a drastic change, but give us something to say, okay, yeah, I need to upgrade, or not, I need to upgrade, because you really won't need to upgrade from the S8 probably unless there's a dramatic change. But give us something to say, you know what, I think I'm going to upgrade. I want to check this S9 out. So it's your man Jay Will. Wish list for me. Those are some of the things that I like. That'll probably change next week or whatever. I don't know. But what are some of the things that you're hoping for? Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.